Hello, everyone. Welcome to, uh, uh, I think, the before to last uh, uh, session of season two. Our player characters have just returned victorious from a fight up north in above a lake of quicksilver that transformed them. Wildly into opposite versions of themselves. You know that remove curse can help you with this, but you are but some of you have elected to stay in their new bodies. You haven't had much time to rest. You've just been walking home to find that Archmark has captured and decided and put forward a motion to put on trial a diva deserter who possessed, it turns out, the body of my character in the campaign ran by Ari, and uh, um, as Bradley was being basically taken into custody until the Agora is ready for judgment. You are yeah, he's as this is happening, your characters arrive into town, exhausted. Some of you deeply changed from the people that you were before you left this place last. Uh, and yeah, life keeps going on around you. Like you're seeing people that are still that are like working on like gathering food, acquiring resources, like building some more houses. What so like this is looking like a pretty typical day in Sunrise. What are your characters going to do?
I take it this is the day after our fight, or have we just arrived back?
You know there hasn't been time for a long rest.
Alright, so they
You've
are
just
just arriving back.
walked back pretty quickly.
Hmm.
Archmark is still here from announcing the good news. Um, what you learned
Right.
is that that like this diva deserter left before your society was sort of formed, but was already under orders by his hierarchy to uh, uh, stay in line and avoid revealing the secret existence of this place, which it seems uh, um, he probably compromised because he's of like he failed to possess a human property, and so he's stuck in the body and sharing some of his memories through dreams, like
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian. So what? Yeah, what are your characters doing?
Archmark,
Yes.
what exactly has the human involved in this done to warrant any kind of trial?
Oh, we're not trying the human. We're trying to we're going to try the diva.
And how exactly do you plan to achieve that without harming the human?
Well, as far as so first off, we can bring out the diva in the agora, like yeah, to talk to them directly. As far as passing judgment and like uh, um, punishments or and whatnot. I'm there won't be a way to do something without hurting the human also, as far as we know. But yeah, do you, like that will all get discussed on
Hmm.
the trial. The
Well,
Agora is sending out um, basically
you
like
can
a
certainly
signal to call people to if they want to participate in this right now.
discuss, although possible actual enforcement of judgment would, of course, have to be a much more sensitive topic.
Uh,
Mhm.
um, what do you have in? Do you have something specific in mind?
Depends on the human. But, well, for some beings, it seems that the kind of imprisonment they face is already punishment enough. Or something to that extent.
Uh, um, yeah.
I do
Uh,
not know.
from what from what we understand, the human was comatose when the deviant jumped in. So we don't know for sure whether trying to do was take over the body or let the human let the human take over. But either thing, has its own moral implications and things like this. Oh,
Yes.
uh, so yeah, um, all of you are feeling basically this like faint telepathic signal inviting you basically to take part in the judgment in the Agora, even if you haven't like connected to it before. Um, uh, tu- tu- tu.
I
um,
suppose so.
yeah,
I should
sure.
probably be here for this one.
Yeah, Sebastian would answer the call.
Okay.
So,
Sebastian, you connect, you appear in that large circular courtroom in the strange mind space. Uh, anybody else?
I'll go.
I would as well.
Okay.
Graves
Uh,
will go as well.
all right. Uh,
I'm back.
okay. Uh, had either of you already participated in scenes in the Agora? I don't necessarily remember.
Sebastian has.
Sebastian,
Uh,
yes.
Raina
Yeah.
hasn't.
Graves
Uh,
hasn't.
Grace
So
I
hasn't,
have. No-
but I don't think
What's Agora?
Leo's is very unlikely. What about Reina?
No,
No. Okay.
did not.
Uh, so yeah, as this is like your first time sort of connecting, the like you have the sort of like before you can access this space, this is like the terms and conditions and stuff like this. The way that this place works is that the giant brain that is creating this mental space makes a copy of everyone's minds, uh, uh, uploads them, has them in like instantly be able to like perceive information and discuss like the scene that we're going to play out, and then projects you with the memories of this all having happened back into your brains 1 second later. So you're essentially like basically consenting to having your mind copy pasted into this thing.
Wait.
Senna, you have a question.
When we get in there, does that mean that Groves has his passengers on either side of him like I do? Or
Yes.
is that a choice?
I
Ooh.
think I'm gonna say that that's a choice because Sebastian didn't necessarily manifest the counselor
The
with
Archon?
him,
That
and
makes sense.
Archimark didn't manifest his human.
In which case, second question.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody manifesting next to Rana?
So, before I answer that question, uh, um, Reina, Leos, and Graves, do you all basically agree to the terms and conditions of the Agora?
I mean,
Yeah,
Mm.
begrudgingly, but you know.
Okay.
I'm a bit confused on. Wait, is this we're going inside a brain? Wait, what?
So Leos,
Interesting.
you received this same telepathic signal. You're considered by the Agora a member of this community, so you receive this signal that invites you to take part in legal proceedings.
Okay.
All right. All of you appear not far from each other in this large circular courtroom, in the middle of which you can see there's two identical people, Bradley and Adiva, just sitting in the center of this large circle, handcuffed to their chair to two chairs, and Bradley is just yelling, "You can't keep me here forever!" And the other one is completely silent, just looking around. Um, yeah, you see poop poop. Some people are coming in, appearing around you. There's mainly divas, archons, and humans that are connected to this. You only see a single child of the Raven Queen, Jay, who connects to the Agora. Okay. All right. Senna, Huhalon, and Barry are holding hands and are all very calm. It's very wholesome.
Wholesome indeed.
Uh, um, let's see.
Graves will have to see if those two get more behaved before taking on this.
I would say
I will turn this around.
So do you try to connect to your memory paths from in here?
I could try. Yeah.
Okay. Make a wisdom roll for me.
Wisdom. Just straight wisdom. Need to get a 2. 11.
You appear in your in this old office full of what was it was called, filing cabinets around you, and although the documents inside of the filing cabinets are not damaged, you see that your Archon and your Diva, who have now switched which one is a creature of light and which one is a creature of darkness, are fighting with your you don't have a hex blade anymore, so
There's only I've
yeah.
upset the balance of power a little because there's only one sword now.
So like your diva, who is now an archon, is just holding a chair and defending with this from the other one who has the soul blade, and like you basically arrive when they're yelling at each other, and the one wielding the soul blade is saying, "Well, I strongly disagree with ethics, the ethics of Diderot. The guy was a real douche." Um, what do you want to do?
Hey,
You see they both look like turn to see you, and both put their weapons behind their back as fast as they can.
yeah,
Grove said it was my turn with the sword.
just wanted to check.
It's
We're about to do a big, potentially big decision, in that Agora thing. You guys want to be a part of it? That's the first question. And second question, will you not kill each other while we're out there? 'Cause
We can't actually manage to kill each other because of the.
will you not try to do it?
Make a persuasion check.
That was a very, we know, we've tried.
Persuasion.
Okay. So, your both of them agree. You can tell one of them is lying.
Well, okay. I'll keep an eye on you two. Just saying, if this goes poorly, I'm bringing a spray bottle in here next time. So.
Okay. You actually see like they don't seem to know exactly what a spray bottle is, but both of them seem to think, it's a cool weapon that could get added to this place. Nice. All right. So you manifest them into the agora as well. You can see that like in this new terrain, they're like looking around, observing it, like people present and things like this, and yeah, or immediately fascinated. I give you their names, right?
Yeah, it's Aramon and Carabim.
Aramon and Cherubim. Got it. All right. Cool. Anything else that anyone wants to do in like before we start this scene?
Where was
That's a fair
Reyna?
point. Is anybody with Reyna?
I think no one is with Reyna.
Very well.
Suspicious.
probably I don't know about Leo. Probably not. Most likely not.
Leos, unless you're you don't have a memory palace. You don't really have access to this part of
Yeah.
your mind to invite whatever might be in there.
All right, I'll get started on Mind Palace then.
Okay. Uh,
I'm saying this out loud, by the way.
Oh yeah. Here in the Agora, like you start you start to think about the subject of Mind Palace, and you see images and memories from different people who are present, who are sharing willingly sharing information from their own minds with you, and you're able to see how to develop a memory palace, and you can actually get
It's like a huge info dump from Senna and her passengers.
if Senna are sharing, then yeah, you get a clear image of a working memory palace. You see that more and more people, especially those with the crowns of the Hierophant, have been working on developing their own and things like this. So yeah, because this
So
place
proud.
is for like community decision making, information sharing is really fast.
Oh, good to know.
All right. So Archmark calls for everyone's attention, and is going to start sharing a few memories of basically him and a couple of other archons tracking down this diva who was not trying to hide his magical powers at all. In fact, he had a YouTube channel, and having some amount of trouble catching him because he would constantly jump off buildings and do things that uh, um, people that if they reproduced would attract too much attention from the humans nearby. But eventually managing to catch him when he did a stunt that knocked him unconscious.
I imagine there just being one whisper of, "My God, is he putting his hand in that hydraulic press?"
There's a whole scene of them running through a car assembly, a line factory, and people losing limbs and having to give up to not clearly show that they don't feel pain and things like this.
He was a whale.
Huh? Lots of modify memory spell slots had to be used after this capture. So yeah, Archermark is going to say, Aramis, you are standing trial for the crime of having abandoned your post in the election hierarchy and endangering this community by attaching yourself to a human and risking the revelation of our secrets, and yeah, what do you have to say for yourself? You see that the diva is just looking around, doesn't say anything, and Bradley starts to say, "When my friends show up, they're gonna kick all of your asses."
No doubt.
I listen.
I'm listening.
So am I.
I lost track. Sorry.
Right.
But okay. We shouldn't be like so forceful on this guy, right?
Bradley, was it?
Bradley
Yeah,
Leroy Jenkins, yeah.
yes.
What was your intended consequence when going about out of your way to make displays of the powers that you had acquired?
Uh, you like you see uh um like a couple of images pop up as like he shares a couple of memories. You basically see the uh, um, like just images of a neglectful family, basically, who like two parents who didn't pay a lot of attention to their son, leading him as he was growing up to do more and more reckless things to try to get their attention. And then after he got into into a big car accident, uh, um, he had memories and consciousness of like what was happening around his body, and he does not remember the parents visiting. And then you see like the logo for like streaming platform, a few streaming platforms. You get this this rush of dopamine from getting attention and validation from complete strangers in this modern age when he woke up from the coma. Basically, this it's not necessarily for healthy reasons, and but then you also get a couple of images of a few times that he's managed to heal people with his powers, and basically, like he was trying to publicly do some good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I see. Knowing now that there are more than one group that desires this knowledge to be kept from the public, are you willing to accommodate that desire going forward?
um, does that mean I can't do magic anymore?
No, it does not mean that you
I
cannot do
mean,
magic anymore. It
uh,
means that you should take effort to not spread public awareness of it.
well, I didn't actually know about all of you until you tried to.
That is why I stated going forward.
Okay, well, sure, yes. If you want to be a big secret that nobody knows about, I will just let you do that.
When he's talking about not knowing that people wanted it kept a secret,
Hmm.
given the circumstance that we're in, do we know that he's lying because Emma kept trying to get him to keep it a secret?
Uh, um, you, uh, um, so like, the only things that are available from his mind are what he's willing to share. So you're not, roll an insight check, with, advantage. So,
Okie dokie.
okay.
That's not bad.
You can, you can tell that, the read that you get on this person is that he will probably try, but he's not good at keeping secrets.
That's fine.
Yeah. Uh, Archimark is going to say that is all fine and good for the human, but we're actually here because of the risk that Ermius put all of us in by choosing by electing to give powers to such a reckless human. So like once again, the diva is looking around. You like you realize I'm gonna need Sebastian. I'm gonna need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Is this anything to do with mind reading?
Yes. So
It
with
still
your
has a ring of mind shielding.
so you don't have to make that wisdom save, but you also don't get the opportunity to uh, realize what is happening.
Yep, fair enough.
I am an open book.
Okay. Leos, you see this diva is has cast detect thoughts and is like trying to understand their situation better by like gleaning thoughts from different people. You can feel this sort of like mental pressure pass over your mind, trying to look for information, and you realize that it's happening because you hear a voice describing exactly that as it's taking place.
Oh, detect thoughts, eh?
You like
I
the
would
diva
ask
has a
that you
little bit of a
refrain
moment of
from
like
that.
what the fuck, and then moves away from like the weirdest mind that it's ever touched. Um,
That is fair. That
so
is fair.
Hermias, I ask that you refrain from non-consensual dives into other people's minds.
You make a persuasion check.
Alright. I'm 19.
Okay. The diva nods and lowers his head.
You do have the opportunity to ask questions. I suggest you use it.
Silence.
We will be forthcoming with information.
Right.
I'm just wondering, is he mute?
Well, this place
This is the
has
Agora.
this place is a psychic place, so like you're communicating more with thoughts than words.
Yeah. Like, can you move your... Can you speak? With your mouth. In your mind.
Barry just face palms at this point.
Subtle.
I am still slightly confused at this whole thing, so... But yes.
Okay. Uh, um, so, you, you see the diva like turns to, uh, um, Bradley, and they're actually gonna talk. Like, you see them communicating in the equivalent of low whispers.
Sebastian lets them.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Uh, um, you see, like, make an insight check, all of you.
Alright. 25.
Good.
20.
18.
5.
24, 20, 18. Excellent.
Tell me the things.
So, Senna, you don't get much of an understanding of like what they're communicating, but you see like Bradley's eyes widen with fear a little bit, and he after a little bit more Hushed Whispers Bradley is. Oh, hello. Reptar wants to be on camera.
I see.
No.
Oh wait, why is it not? Okay, something's wrong.
Yeah, you might just need to reload Roll20.
No, I'm just reconnecting the video thing.
Got
Oh,
it.
there it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did you go pop me?
Super
Yes.
cool.
So-
I just noticed the hair.
Yes, my wife cut it, and her other husband dyed it multiple different colors for me.
I see.
Nice.
Huh.
Regardless,
Very nice.
Bradley was doing something.
Yeah, see, Bradley just starts this impassioned speech about how, like, he's been able to do a lot of good stuff ever since he woke up from the coma. He doesn't think that he would have gotten out of the coma if it wasn't for the influence of Ermius, and that, like, uh, uh, you should be lenient and basically like you see like Bradley turns to Ermius and they communicate a little bit and Bradley is gonna say uh, 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 only torture him for 5 years is what he's saying.
are
Is what
you
he's
talking about?
advocating for.
All while reliable talent.
No, it's just a eye for deceit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. Give me just one. Yeah.
I don't think we need torture.
Oh,
No.
Probably.
you see
Why
that they
would we
communicate
need-
in Hush Whispers again, and Bradley says, are you? Does that mean something worse is gonna happen?
At least my interest is preserving the ability for this community to stay safe. Inflicting torments of the variants you describe is not relevant to that.
All right. Oh well. Okay. So like they communicate some more. Ermius is going to start talking and say, it you're not. Just to be clear, is no one here under the rule of the generals of Lux?
No,
Nope.
Okay. This changes a lot of the situation. I apologize for my.
you should perhaps be informed that during your absence they tried to lead a military coup against this community. It failed.
That's I was expecting it to happen and succeed. One of the reasons that I left is because I didn't want to be part of something like this, but I had received orders concerning the start of a plan to take over. They were mostly waiting for the heroes to be out of the way. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's.
Neither do I.
Um, so yeah, I got some sensitive information about that plan that was being set up, and then I just like decided to desert. So this community formed as an offshoot of the people who were at the colony of fire
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know your community existed, and that I was risking like this place by possessing a human, but I didn't know I was putting the Divas of Lux in some amount of danger. I just thought that I could. Well, the rules that were set up by yourselves and Archmark is that we weren't allowed to possess humans because it went against free will, and just animals. I thought about it and arrived at the conclusion that a comatose human with no ability to emerge from that coma uh, did not constitute free will, but that I would try to, that I would try to purposefully fail the possession and uh, leave them in charge.
I see.
As a
What
way of
is your opinion then on your current situation, coupled with Bradley as you are?
I don't like being on trial.
Disregarding the trial.
Oh, he's doing great.
Noted.
Uh, um, like you, Ermius is going to say, you might want to prepare some defenses. The message that he sent to his friends was very panicked and made you all look in a much worse than you actually are.
I see.
Can you not send another message?
What actions did the two of you plan to take to dissuade them from attacking?
You see that they talk a little bit more, and Bradley says, "If you let us go and give us my phone back, I can try to text them." Archmark is going to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Jenkins, your phone was destroyed, but when it was pressed into the wheels of a car during your attempt to escape us." And Brad is like, "Oh yeah, I remember. I don't have their phone. I don't remember their phone numbers."
Wonderful.
What can you tell us about your friends then?
There's like
They do a lot of shoving.
Tina just looks like, what the fuck does that mean?
So like
I don't know.
Bradley is going to like uh, 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 hesitate and say, "Are you? Are you? What are you? If I give you this information, what are you going to use it to do?"
Ensure that they do not attack us. If they are open to be reasoned with, all the better.
All right. You get a few images of different fights against two werewolves in a from inside of a hut, against Bigfoot, Swamp Thing, and what was the third the third monster that was there in the lab with the Nazi?
Oh.
There was
Mothman?
Mothman.
No, Mothman was in the
All right.
museum.
In museum. Swamp Man, Wolfman, and Bigfoot.
Oh, there was
there was another wolf.
There was another wolfman. That's the thing. Yeah. So you get all of those.
Where did the previous guy from the previous wolf fight go? No, wait. Hold on.
I have no idea what you're on about, Leos.
So yeah,
Does that
you
woman have the werewolf in her headlock?
It does
get
seem that way.
you get some basically basic information on uh, uh, classes and like how they fought in the past for Emma, Brian, Melanie, and Star.
And don't forget Aladdin, even though he's dead.
I think that because he's dead, Bradley
Hmm.
would just not feel the need to share.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Right. Given what I've seen, I suggest if we are to prepare for them, we stay at range and try to talk them down.
Mm-hmm.
I have no personal grudge against this Bradley and Ermias, and I suggest that they do indeed be set free with some manner of promise to lessen the amount of information they portray to the world. That is, however, my recommendation.
All right. You see that like now that the information has gone through like what you're suggesting is going to basically prompt a vote where people can like decide what to do moving forward. You see quite a few people of the community agree with what you're saying. You some people are still undecisive about what to do with Bradley and Ermias, but and you also get this like poll to see like where someone suggests sending a security team at the garden's gate. Hold on, I gotta be right. I'll be back. So, what is the position that your characters would take in those polls and those decisions while everybody is sort of like pitching in um, like their opinions?
Sebastian would agree with sending at least some form of scouting force towards the garden entrance.
Okay.
Why not?
Uh, uh, okay, and we're back. What were you saying, Sebastian?
Sebastian would agree that we should at least send some form of scouting party to observe the garden entrances,
Okay.
possibly
I
permanently.
can go and check if you want. I'm worried that if we send other people, they might just not come back.
Mm.
The other group is in distress right now and think that Bradley is in immediate danger. They are not going to take kindly to finding anybody.
Likely, we should at least accompany them, but it's a future precaution as well to set up observation posts.
That I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see a few people like are going to volunteer in like to participate in rotating shifts, in constructing like sort of building to guard the garden gate, things like this. So yeah, um, you see that like the session sort of uh, um, gets near to conclusion. Bradley gets invited to basically just move around the sunrise freely, but because he's a uh, um, like point of interest right now, he's been asked to stay inside of the outer walls of the sunrise that haven't been fully taken down after the divas took over and like built fortifications.
I mean, like, it's. Well, they did one good thing. They made fortifications, but. But it's.
I do believe that concludes the session for now. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I would add is about the groups that would be rotating on observing around that area, making sure to put in place strict guidelines as to what those groups need to have in order to function. For instance, somebody with very good perception, but also somebody who's incredibly well versed in long distance communications,
Got it.
to make sure that there's always at least those two in the group,
there,
and then
there's
anything else is a bonus.
there's someone who's volunteering to basically like paint signs that say we have Bradley but we're not hostile, and stuff like that, near the entrance. Cool.
I guess basically like that, yeah.
We just get like like those like cat or dog found posters, like
We
Is
found
this
your
your
himbo.
Bradley?
is this your Bradley? Call his
Mhm.
number.
Call him the 555.
Nice. Okay. Your characters still haven't gotten a long rest, but you come back to your bodies. As the agora sort of like closes the room, uh, um, and yeah, some of you are going to like only 1 second has passed in real time, no matter how long you spent in the agora. When you come back,
I have
Leos,
a major headache.
Leos, you have a full memory palace developed now, and yeah. But when you come back to your bodies, you come back to your bodies like with 1 level of exhaustion and the wounds and like missing spell slots that you had from last session.
Well, we're gonna take a long rest now.
We are about to be set upon by potential hostiles. We should ensure their location before we even think of resting.
All right, everybody, mark 1 level of exhaustion.
I hit you right. That's
Hold on, just
you right all the time. I mean,
okay. I do have you also
apologize.
checking on.
I can try and say wrong things more often.
nah,
Disadvantage on ability checks. Yay.
We could split the group into the ones who need the rest more than others.
I suppose.
Taking
there
people
are
who have no energy
I-
and are very heavily wounded is probably not a right idea.
Indeed.
I have to I'm gonna be part of the resting group because already I don't remember exactly what I had my things at, so
That's fine.
Got it.
I was mainly looking at Reno when I said that.
I'm hurt, but I'm fine.
You're barely standing.
I'll live.
I sure hope so. But for now, you should rest.
Fine.
Cool.
is there any consistency to where people enter this garden at?
So from
It's like west of us. Isn't
from Death Valley, the exit, the entry point has stayed consistent, and you haven't checked on the portal that goes to the Garden of the Wild Hunt in a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll spend my time checking on that
Okay.
portal, see if it's moved, see if it's
All right.
At some point, while we're all getting ready to like do different things or rest and stuff like that, Sinner is going to make a point of turning to Sebastian and saying the point still stands. Once we've rested, and if you choose that you want to go back up there, I will go with you.
Thank you.
Graves, make an investigation check. You don't, or an Arcana check, up to you. You don't recover from your level of exhaustion. All right. So
Sad.
An investigation, though.
With your 21, you are able to find that the portal is still in the same place in the circular roots of that large tree that you find. Yes. Okay. While this is you can see that like you're gonna be going out with the first group of like volunteer sentries who are gonna try to set things up over there for the during the next few days. You get there, you're going to find like prints, footprints, but from hooves. About 20 of them that are rather fresh that came in through the portal recently.
Oh no.
Just what we need.
You said 20?
Yeah.
As in 20 prints or signs of 20 different creatures making them?
20 different horse-like creatures.
Oof.
Okay. It's not good.
All right.
Doesn't sound good.
What is everybody else doing?
I mean, I'm ready to go and check out the entrance.
Okay.
I'll accompany you.
All right. So Senna and Sebastian head northwest. So you don't take a rest and recover your level of exhaustion. You should have great Ari. You should have rolled investigation with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
All skills
Yeah,
checks and
exhausted.
saves are at disadvantage because of the level of exhaustion.
Not saves, but ability checks.
Okay.
I think it's third level that you get skills. No, with saving throws. Yeah, saving throws are at third level.
Okay,
Of
sounds
exhaustion.
that
Yeah,
makes
next level is speed halved.
Okay. Bandit, you are you're going to take a rest. You recover your stuff. While this is happening, the arcane force has the voice become very deep and elongated to the point where you can only perceive where you can perceive one word per minute if you are focusing on it, but you're mostly resting. What is Reina going to do?
She's going to begrudgingly also take a rest.
Okay. You recover one of the levels of exhaustion that you have. I remember that you had not slept the previous night, so you are you're good on that front. All right. So, Reina, as you sleep, you find yourself in the icy cavern inside of the iceberg once again, and uh, when you look up, you can see the features reflected back at you of uh, um, like on the other side of the pool of the Quicksilver. You see Raymond Graves. You see another version of you, and um, uh, um, ah, Victor Victrum, along with the three hex blades that you saw earlier, basically like at the surface, trying to bang on the mirror, trying to break through to where you are. But apparently stuck prisoners in on the other side. Um, and you see a humanoid shape forms. You see Belial standing next to you and saying, "Congratulations, you're all the way through now."
Hmm. Yes.
All right.
And good to see you again.
Uh, uh, Boar are on their way. Uh, all of those uh, 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 right now we can only trade shapes with creatures who already have shapes, but if you can get uh, uh, if you can find a, a a piece of the gods and toss it in through the mirror, we'll be able to create more shapes.
Oh no.
I see.
Your friend Senna, she has that head.
Sebastian.
Oh, it's Sebastian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sebastian
That's
had
what
the
Stella
head.
said.
Yeah. So your friend Sebastian has the head. Yes.
Hmm. I'll see if I can do something about that.
I uh um uh I saw temptation in his eyes. He might give him free reign for a little bit. He might actually come to us of his own free will.
Ah, even better. This will be fun.
And yeah, you see Belial turned like back up to the mirror and says, the hour is at hand. The gods forgot about all of those shapes that they created, forgot about all of us uh, when they made their perfect little world. But it's time we will exist once again. And you see the mirror above you ripple and take the different shapes that are constantly moving. And just before you wake up, it's starting to look like they're all coalescing into the shapes of a horde of dinosaurs basically falling towards the ground. All right.
Hmm.
But this time, you don't wake up cold and sweaty, you just wake up normal. All
And I
right.
say,
Yes.
I
Normal.
don't know this. Out of character, and
Uh,
in character, I don't know this because
uh,
the voice,
um,
voice is being drowned.
Leos, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are too deep asleep when the arcane force is narrating this to perceive it, unfortunately.
And Alf, I feel in the back of my mind is like, I feel like something important is happening,
Um,
but I don't know. It doesn't matter.
okay. Senna and Sebastian, could you
Mhm.
both make an investigation check for me?
All right. A 5.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't think you can roll much lower than that.
Oh, there is one more, one lower that.
Yes. I said much lower.
Uh, okay.
Roll again.
So yeah, you arrive at the spot. You don't notice anything unusual. You see that the others are starting to like prepare this place. Someone is putting up the signs that are saying like that basically communicating that Bradley is safe and that no harm is going to be done to him. Uh, um, and yeah, it takes a few hours of you guarding this clearing in the mountain woods before someone comes back, like one of the workers comes back from a restroom break and says, "Excuse me, Sebastian Senna, I saw they
Yes.
there's footprints heading away from this place. There wasn't a lot of mud near the portal, so." But it's the footprints of 5 people.
Where are they
Five.
heading?
They're going towards sunrise.
Okay, wonderful. We should get back quickly.
Okay.
I
I need both of you to.
specifically
I need
Hmm?
both of you to
look.
roll survival, so that you can to basically track those. And Senna, what were you saying?
I was going to specifically look for the Ken mark.
Okay.
Since we've seen memories of the group,
Yeah.
it would be the easiest indicator of whether it was them or not.
Yes,
Hmm.
it is them. The shoes seem to be modern hiking shoes, uh, uh, and
That one's higher than night two.
Sebastian is definitely more focused on getting back quickly than actually looking for Rodrigo.
you
Yeah, Sam.
you lose track of the footprints as they get closer to sunrise, and you basically like get home. The sunrise is pretty normal. There doesn't seem to have been any changes to the place based on like it doesn't look like they are here basically. But yeah, you arrive back here exhausted. You see Reyna and Leos getting up and yawning from their long rest, and Graves is returning back to camp.
Graves, do you have a means of quickly communicating with the other group? I forgot what they're called, the other settlement?
The nesting grounds.
That's it, the nesting grounds.
Well, I used to.
Because they don't know what village is which.
Indeed. I can do that as well, although I am running somewhat low, unless another Taurus breath comes too soon.
The only thing I can do is send up a flower.
Don't have anything that could
I
go
take
out
that
that
means
far
you'll need
anymore.
me to.
Well, I think Force was kind of quiet last night.
Yeah, I feel like it'd probably be a good idea to invest in like a really long cup and a string.
Or, an actual radio.
Actually, I don't know if those work here.
Yeah,
It doesn't hurt to try. We haven't exactly been explorative in
I
that
don't know. The
sense.
cup and the string's reliable. Because
Until
I
somebody
feel like
comes
it's
along with a scissor.
well, yeah, that could happen with anything.
Hmm.
I just think it's kind of
mm,
poor design for us to have no direct means of communicating without someone having magic.
Indeed.
How do you
Guess
think
we
they
can
would
learn.
react to it? Well,
I'm back. Did
So,
No idea.
would you like me
Yep.
to send them a message?
I think so.
Very well. Is Jay still within this village? Or have they gone back?
Jay was oh yeah Jay is make a perception check.
Alright.
You do not see them anywhere near.
Don't we have
Probably
some way of having a mental tally of where
quickly
everyone
querying the agora as well. Is Jay present,
Yeah.
essentially?
Jay is not within the source of influence of like 2 kilometers of the agora.
Right.
Oh.
I presume that means they've gone back. Because that's pretty much the only one I know over there.
Fair point.
And we'll call sending targeting Jay.
Okay. All right. What do you say?
The expected group have arrived. They were heading generally in the direction of sunrise, although it could also intercept with the nest. Stand ready and find a way to alert us in case they arrive. Thank you.
You receive a communication back that says acknowledged. Given we've gotten some curious reports from the hex blades. Has Graves really abandoned us?
Well, Graves seems they're kind of mad at you.
Yeah, I was worried about that. Ugh.
It'll be okay.
And I'll say I'm not gonna spend another piece of magic to tell them that. You'll have to figure that out on your own.
Yeah, I'll make some time for that.
Most of us can only barely afford to.
All right. What is the party going to do now?
Right, I suppose I'll try to fit that rest in somehow. Wake me as soon as you hear anything.
Okay.
All right.
I would suggest you do the same, Senna.
I want to, but at the same time, I am in a really good position to stay awake right now.
Then it is your choice. It was merely a suggestion. And he heads off to
Fine.
take a rest.
I'm gonna use my arcane recovery.
Got it. So this for anyone who's stayed awake this entire time, basically like going on the other sides of the maps and coming back is a level of exhaustion. Hold on, no, sorry. Sorry, if you keep doing stuff beyond this point without resting, you will get another level of exhaustion. But right now, you're still only at 1. So Senna, you're going to use arcane recovery with a short rest, and then you can do some other stuff. Sebastian, you're going to rest. Graves.
I think for now, Graves will rest. That he's in tip-top shape if things go down.
Mm-hmm.
Try and take a long rest if possible.
Okay. So you're trying to take a long rest. All right. What are Leos and Reina going to do?
Should I go and check up on those what you call it, nesting grounds?
Do you know the way?
I don't. Do I out of character? Do I Arkin Forest? Do I know the way?
I don't know. Let me just ask the Narana.
Sorry, but they're being silent. Yeah, no, I do not know.
Then
Yeah,
you
probably
probably
best. Sorry.
Reina, what were you saying?
I was just responding to Leo's. But Reina will kind of keep to the fortification, keeping an eye out if there's anyone coming.
Okay. You make a make an make a perception check for me. So that's Reina. Okay.
I should try and do that as well because I don't actually know the way, my way around this place. This is all new territory for me as well.
So, are you staying with Reina?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, so you two are basically like standing guard, watching over the fortifications. You see that like people are sort of on high alert with this idea that there might be multiple horses from like multiple riders from the Garden of the Wild Hunt and a group of 5 humans from with magical powers like on the prowl. So right now lots of people are on the lookout. Senna, you take your short rest. What are you going to do with the rest of your time?
I think I'm just gonna stay in Sunrise. I'm gonna try and keep my hands busy because I know that if I don't, I will probably end up falling asleep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and build a training dummy just loosely, even if it's just like I find a big tree stump that I can secure into position or something along those lines.
All right.
And I'm gonna set that up near like my hut type thing.
You're going to find a kit for like I don't know leather working and woodworking to set up a training dummy. You can roll to set it up. You don't have the skill proficiency, but you see that Kahan the snake is actually is going to give you the help action because yeah, we need to start training on stuff like this. There's been so many threats to the community, we might as well. So go ahead and make your
Very fun.
dexterity with advantage.
I think it would be a flat roll because
Normal.
I've still got the
Yeah.
point of exhaustion. But
Yeah.
I think with that extra input as well, I'll probably build somewhere more accessible rather than right outside my hut, and that way more people can use it.
Sounds good.
But yeah, just a base dex check.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah, you're able to make like a really cool one, thanks with the help of Khan. Uh, um, yeah, like typical training dummy with like the bullseye for if someone wants to try archery, and a good amount of like resistance for when you're training with your whips. Cool. Leos, are you on the lookout with Reina, or are you doing other things?
I am on lookout with Reina.
Okay, make a perception check.
All right. 12.
Okay. Uh, all right. So, uh, another 8 hours pass. Sebastian, you when we start the scene, you're coming out of your uh,
Mhm.
long rest. Uh, um, Reina and Theos, as you are peering out over the edge uh, um, of the river that separates you from the rest of the forest, you are going to see a group of 4 humans heading in your general direction. Uh, um, when you do so, uh, oh yeah, the yes, I'm sorry. The let me change that real quick. Uh, um, uh, 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 hold on, an HP. There we go. All right, cool. Uh, so, uh, um, uh, your party. So yeah, Leos and Reina, you both see the this group heading in your direction. They they look different than they did in the memories available to you from uh, um, Bradley's memories. As you look at this group of individuals heading your way, you're gonna notice both at the same time, because you've both got perception, a certain amount of perception, that that there's uh, um, some traits about them that have changed. Uh, Star uh, does not seem to be needing a cane right now, and all of them are looking around, looking like their images was mirror swapped, basically. Like their left side is their right side, and their right side is their left side. Uh, um,
That's no good.
uh, yeah, like Leos, they're coming straight from the north. The which means that where they were was probably the glacier.
That's not even good. That's not. That's more, even more not good.
Uh,
I thought with
Well,
you
that's really
being put through the mercury, you thought it was a good idea for people to.
I'm not. I'm not affected by that.
so
Oh,
Leos cast a protection against good and evil, so he was not affected by his dive in the
that's
Yeah,
tough.
in there.
not that affected, but affected. But
Yeah.
I'm not that affected. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Uh, I would like. So yeah, as they're coming closer, you can see that some of the people of Sunrise are like going up to them and basically starting a dialogue. Uh, um, uh, about like what's happening with Bradley, and you see that they are they're answering, looking pretty pleasantly, but very quickly veer towards the subject of, oh, have you guys been to the glacier up north
Yeah.
from here? Leos, you because you're the only party member who's not affected by the curse yet, who is present uh, at this point in the scene. What do you do?
I'm going to go up to them.
Okay.
Rayna, could you tell the Sebastian and the others about they're here?
Yeah. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone. And she'll head
Yep.
back.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I am going to. When she's is this gonna be a bad idea? I'm going to go forwards towards them.
Okay. Yeah. You see that like you see that they're talking with the so like three of the people that are here are three harpies who have crowns of the Hierophant now. You recognize the harpies that were possessed by divas during your previous fight when the divas were trying to take over. Like listening to what they're being told and realizing, oh, okay, so there's a magical thing that like could potentially switch around who's in control of the body. So they're like pretty intently listening to what the group is talking about. The group doesn't seem that bothered that Bradley's not here.
Hello there. Excuse me.
They kind of like yeah, like a few of them are
Yeah.
engaged in conversation, but Brian comes over and says, hello.
Hi.
no.
Hi.
As you feel familiar for some reason. As and you look a lot flatter to me for some
Anyone
reason.
else getting a bad feeling about this?
Oh,
Yeah.
very.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Okay.
Well, if I can.
Yeah. What are you readying your action for?
Whenever if he goes for a handshake, I'm going for a handshake.
Okay. So you're going for a handshake. What is the action that you're readying?
A spell.
Okay. What? Got it. So you like you see that Brian like looks up, like he's distracted listening to something, and is like going to frown and look at your hand and look back up at you, and I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Brian's favorite words.
Yep.
Let them fight.
Okay, oh, sorry, I should have selected the token before I did that.
Only one can survive.
All right.
Yeah. I don't see. Okay, yeah.
All right.
But turn order.
Add turn, and oh, I did that twice. All right.
Red is going to bring Sebastian over.
All right.
Leos's head is going to be under the water.
All right. Let's do this. At this level, how many extra attacks do I get?
Just.
Too
Oh my
many.
goodness.
You can get up to 4 at this level.
Yeah, he can get up to 4 attacks.
Cool. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. God damn it.
2 hits.
2 of those are gonna
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2 key points for the extra attack, and
1 key point.
Oh,
1
okay.
key point for both for flurry of blows. Yes.
For flurry of blows, and then on the 2 where he hits you, you're gonna take 5 and 7 damage, and he's gonna try to
1,
stun
2,
you
3,
both
4,
times.
5.
Oh.
1, 2,
so
3,
make-
4, 5, 6, 7.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that it is one reason why it's important to not roll all of the attacks at the same time for Monk,
Yes.
is because if you succeed on the stunning strike, the
Oh
rest
yeah,
are
you,
at advantage.
yeah. The rest are at an advantage. That makes sense. But he's only aiming to
Destroy your kidney.
stun for now.
That's a
I
stun.
failed.
Okay.
Oh.
So you see that
Ah!
he punches your throat, turns to the others and says, Emma, this one, the voice told me this one was about to try to hurt me, to cast a spell on me.
Not the.
So yeah, you you see Emma turns to look and is going to say, all right, we have enough for now, and she is gonna grab 2 harpies. Melanie is gonna put a sword to the throat of one of the harpies, and
A sword?
sorry,
You mean an axe, right?
hatchet. That's
Hatchet.
the one.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, she no, it's a sword now because she went through the.
Oh.
The thing she wanted more than anything was a sword instead of a hatchet.
And yeah, Star is gonna do something similar, and Brian basically grabs Leos and is going to start dragging him. So they're all moving at half speed when the rest of the party. So they're gonna move just 15 feet over here. And the rest of the party arrives. So I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rules would happen to not doing anything stupid.
Like
No,
get
what he was
punched.
doing was actually pretty smart because he doesn't trust you. You see.
This is going to be not good.
Okay. So
I'm stunned for a round. So...
you're stunned until the end of Brian's next
Next
turn.
turn.
Which means that you we're just gonna pass your turn right now, and we'll get back. All right, so
I think they're working for the plant. Oh no.
Did they put the plant in the mercury?
Oh god. Oh, what would
Yeah,
that
what
do?
about Carrie?
Oh, what does Carrie want?
What is the opposite?
Carrie's taking out the entire Wild Hunt group. Different fucking.
We're just gonna see
No,
some
no.
horrible like.
Carrie becomes a regular plant.
Oh no! Is that all Carrie ever wanted to be? Just a normal houseplant.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's not letting me do the.
Ooh,
Okay, hold on.
crit.
there's 11 for start.
That's
24
Emma.
for-
That's Emma.
Emma crit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of all people to crit, it would be fucking Emma.
Yep.
We're all gonna die.
Cool. All right. Okay. So, basically, they seem to be here on a kidnapping mission. Melanie is going to just let go of. Melanie is going to stab her target because thanks to the slasher feat, it reduces their movement by 10. And is then just going to make an athletics check to drag the harpy away farther. So okay, it's gonna say hatchet, but it's a sword. Ooh, that's gonna hit. All right. So yeah, basically you see that she stabs the harpy in the wings and and drags the harpy farther back. All right. Not super far. Emma. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Thank you for sending me the list of
You're welcome.
spells. Oh boy. Okay.
This is not gonna end well.
All right. You. Okay. So, Emma, disappears from sight.
Fuck.
What about the harpy?
The harpy is still there, and is going to basically take flight and leave.
Don't blame it.
Cool. Reyna, it is your turn.
Let's.
Oh,
I
hold
can
on. Reyna, you went to grab your friend, so you're
yeah, so I'd be
actually
farther.
right here with the rest of the group.
Would we have had prep on the way here?
I don't think you would. Yes, you would have had like 2 turns to cast things if you were thinking you were going into this as a fight.
Activate the right on both of my weapons.
You got it.
Both of my Arumi. I'm not going for a pistol this time.
All right. Sebastian, same thing.
Yeah. Basically just mage armor up, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose then she would have gone looking for some insect. If I'm allowed to do that while we were on the way back.
She would have been looking for some
insects, specifically some wasps.
Okay. Make a nature check with advantage. This is sort of like your home turf in Sunrise. No.
Matters.
There are no wasps in the Garden of Plenty at all. Like the species just never survived here or came through a portal.
Okay. Then I suppose Then I would have just committed the dash action to get closer.
Okay, sounds good. So you were, you were here, so you could have moved a total of 60 feet.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Um, tu- tu- tu.
And Cronenberg would have been sent once Sebastian.
Could you repeat that last one?
Sorry, what?
Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
Sebastian. Gotcha.
Mm.
Cronenberg is getting lightly petted.
Okay. Nice. On Brian's turn, Brian is going to, let's see, Brian, yeah, Brian is going to yell, "They're rolling initiative!" And is
What the fuck is he talking about?
going to make an athletics.
Another one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh no.
drags Leos 30 feet.
Yep.
So that's going to be movement and
Oh.
action.
One.
Oh, sorry, and bonus action. And as his action, Brian is going to hold action to to hit and stun anyone who tries anything funny around him, which includes Leos.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Leos is now no longer stunned.
Yes. Graves, it is your turn.
Okay. Start to move closer. Let's get up to here. Yep.
All right.
Let's see how close can I get?
Make a perception check for me. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be difficulty 14.
I think I'm good at these now a little.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Natural
Oh
20.
you are.
wow.
Hell yes. So like you look at your opponents in this fight. You spot like a couple of major differences in their physique, in the way that they're acting. Like you know that these aren't like normally kidnappers who go around stabbing harpies to drag them off deeper into the forest. You realize that they and that their images are flipped, and that they underwent the same transformation that you did going into the glacier. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna look back at Senna and say, "Hey, you want to get closer to them?"
Damn right.
Okay. Vortex warp, teleport, Senna.
So what distance do you need to be from Senna to cast
90.
it?
Like a
90
The
feet.
range
Yeah,
is
nice.
90 feet.
Nice.
So
Oh wow. Okay.
put Senna right there,
All right. So Senna, you're
right in this square.
Okay, give me a second to move that. There we go.
okay. I think
That's a long distance.
I think seeing that they're under attack by more magical folks, both Melanie and Star are going to release their individual harpies that just fly away and take you more seriously as an opponent. So okay. Any bonus action from Graves?
Bonus action, I am going to let's see. And then,
If you want, you can quicken spell and like toll the dead or whatever your cantrip is. For that. Oh, yeah.
You have your bonus, you're a rogue, so you can have bonus action dash.
yeah, there's a bunch of I have so many bonus actions now.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to bonus action. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
So you're right up to here.
All right. Looks great. Cool. Leos, you are grappled. You're not stunned. But you see that Brian is like getting ready. Like you realize in that moment that that he is also paying attention to the arcane force. And as soon as I say that, you see Brian like look around and say, "Hey, don't tell him."
As I'm just going to, he's grappling me, right?
Yes.
Can I grab his hand?
Yes.
Why is grabbing me?
That will be like if you're trying to use that to cast a spell, it's gonna be the usual spell spell attack, but I'm gonna give you advantage because you're like basically in a grapple. Okay.
Okay, yeah. 1d20 plus 26.
Okay. 26 is going to hit at the same time because he was holding his action to do in case you did something funny. He's gonna do 2 unarmed strikes against you. Okay.
Well,
So like you're like he is going to
Yeah.
Oh yes, remove. Okay, so you remove curse, and at the same time you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, you resist the the stun effect,
5.
and does a 13 hit.
No, it does not.
Okay, so as you hit him with this, you you remove the curse on him. Immediately the smell of alcohol permeates the air around you.
Yep.
Chris is saying that he wasn't alcoholic
baby.
anymore.
He pulls
What
out
a fucking
a bottle of
gremlin.
beer and just gulps it down. I'm back, baby.
Nice.
What did you do to him?
Okay, so Leos, that was your action. He is.
Yeah.
You see that like he turns around and says, like, "I'm back, baby," and then is going to yell, "Be careful! They're cursed, but also they're cursed." And you see that like he points in the direction of Reyna and Raymond Graves on the bridge, and he's like, "Oh no, so many people are cursed."
We're not cursed.
And that is
so.
Leos. Brian is now an ally, so you don't need to disengage if you want to move around.
Yay.
Leos cast Ruin Light. So you still have your bonus action and your movement.
I could make an offhand attack, just like try and like. Okay.
But you'd need to move within range of whoever you were
Yeah.
attacking.
I'm going to her and
Them.
bam. Offhand attack. I don't add my
You cannot make an offhand attack.
Yeah, you need your attack. You need your action to be an attack
Oh right, yeah.
instead of a spell.
You
I
cannot
think-
cast another spell either.
I think last
Yeah.
game we established during the combat against the dragon that you didn't have any bonus actions.
Yeah, pretty much.
You might want to check up on that, see if that's correct.
I don't have any bonus action spells.
No, neither cantrips.
Nor the cantrips, so I can't do that. So
No, you have no active bonus actions.
yeah, I don't have any bonus actions right now.
All right.
So I'm just gonna get in the way.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Now, let's see if y'all are lucky, and by y'all I just mean, Reyna and Raymond. So okay. You see that like Star starts to rise up in the air.
Hmm.
Does that counter? Does that provoke attack of opportunity?
Probably not.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay. Ooh, those are some nice spells you got there.
This happening has begun.
Oh, I did not.
Indeed.
There it is.
I didn't mean to click that.
Of course not.
Well, I didn't mean to make it visible. I meant to read what it. It sounded like a good spell based off of the name. You strike the
It's a
ground,
pretty good one.
creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outwards from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. Oh yeah, that sounds great.
Don't forget you can max the thunder damage
Yep.
area.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 30 points of damage, right?
Can move plus 5d6, so
Uh,
can move over here, trigger an opportunity attack if they want to get more people.
Okay.
Yes, because you do the radiant as well, or the radiant or necrotic, because it is choice.
So they're moving to here. They're gonna take an attack of opportunity from Leos, but they are going to include 4 party members in that.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Counterspell.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Oh, you meanie!
You will need to roll it,
You
however.
will need to roll it because it's a level 5
Okay.
evocation spell.
D20 plus 8. Okay, I mean,
No, not
Cleffy,
proficiency.
Cleffy, I love that you're
Just plus your
disappointed
spellcasting.
that your old character can't do
Okay, so-
massive damage to your own current party.
Okay.
I
yeah,
want
I
to see
can
the
do it
spell
again.
go.
I can do it again.
it's a
I can do
spellcasting
it
ability.
again. Boom.
You cannot use remove curse together
uh,
with that.
War
Can't use what?
Warcaster
reaction.
as a reaction when because Star left the vicinity, you could have cast I think it's a cantrip, right?
No.
It has to be it's a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature.
Okay. Do you have what are you gonna cast on Star?
Same with the first, but
Remove curse. All right, you got it. You
Probably still need to
hit Star with it. Whose hair is gonna whose hair is gonna go back to purple, and their eyes are gonna go from pure white to pure black, and they're gonna trip and fall in the mud as this happens. You
Damn
like
it.
Graves, you're aiming your
Spell.
your spell to remove curse, but you see that.
Counterspell.
But
Yeah,
you see that like Leos is faster and is able to like cast remove curse, and yeah, all right. That's a very good use of Warcaster.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So
No, it's not.
Senna, it's your turn. This is such a great situation because of how because of the character dynamics and stuff like this. So yeah, Senna.
I think I'm just gonna try and distract Melanie with a few attacks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Can you tell me
It's the second one.
what you rolled?
13 and a
13
28.
and a 28.
All right. Both of those are going to hit.
Cool. So that is 27 total.
Okay.
Consider yourself distracted.
Minus 27. All right. You see that like she turns around, weapon in hand, and says, "I'm gonna. Those are some cool sword whips. I'm gonna enjoy taking them off of your cold dead hands."
Good luck.
All right. 2 attacks. Any movement?
Nope.
Okay, Sebastian, it is your turn.
I do not know what you think you're doing, but this is not acceptable. What was it? Brian, Melanie, cease. And that's gonna be a twin cast psychic lance.
Okay.
Oh.
No, wait, Brian's okay.
He hasn't been informed of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fair point.
Yeah. Like the
And he saw Brian punch the shit out of people. So
it like
Yeah.
your indicator that Brian is back to his normal self is mostly smell based, and
I am quite far away.
It hasn't spread that far yet.
Sebastian is like very far. So that's gonna be a wisdom saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw for both of them.
Intelligence saving throw. All right. Would you be surprised to hear?
I think that's both failures.
Okay.
19
roll
points of damage to each.
19 points of damage.
And they are considered incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That is gonna be it.
84 and 15.
My beer! As I just like. Bleh.
All right. So yeah, both of them are like hit by this wave of psychic energy. Yeah. All right. So.
I can imagine Star's just looking for Emma right now, like, oh shit.
Yeah, Star is looking for Emma, nowhere to be seen, and is also seeing like Star is waking up to see Senna beating the shit out of Melanie. So like that, this situation has some layers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cast destructive wave and do something about it.
Sebastian.
That's the turn.
Okay, no movement, no.
No, I'm good over there.
Okay, you got it. All right. You start of the new turn.
Melanie is
as-
incapacitated.
Hold on.
Sorry.
It's not Melanie's turn. Okay. You're watching this combat unfold. It's looking like your characters are doing pretty well, and as a result, you hear a massive blood curdling owl, like until yeah. As you hear the voice of a man transforming into the owl of a wolf, and then you see this like creature growing larger and larger, that is wearing 6 different masks
No.
on their faces, and that has one gigantic foot and one regular sized foot, scales and fins, but also reptile, but also wolf-like features, and this ginormous kaiju-sized creature emerges from the forest, and is going to roll initiative and join the fight.
The fuck?
Star.
Bad Emma.
Star, like you are aware that your backup plan was to use the masks, and all of the masks were in the possessions of the 5th person who came through the portal. Do you want to Star? Do you want? Cleffy. Do you want to take a wild guess as to who this character is?
Did Harvey put masks on somebody?
No, Harvey
Oh,
put masks
no.
on himself.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, and I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative. All
Harvey,
right.
no.
All right.
How fun.
Okay, so Melanie is incapacitated until the end of your next turn. That's correct?
Yep.
All right, cool. It's gonna be this creature's turn. Okay. Oh boy. Also, it has the gigantic wings of a moth.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a very short lifespan right now.
All right. I think. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. Movement. 40 feet. Okay. Frightful presence.
Oh, good heavens.
Each creature that is within 120 feet and is aware, you're all very aware, must make a DC 17 saving throw or become frightened. Yes.
Oh,
It's a
wisdom.
Tarask. So
It's behind me, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So Brian is not only incapacitated but also scared.
He will be
What-
scared when he wakes up, but yeah.
Yeah, what is a good icon for scared? Let's see.
The bleeding
There is a
eye,
panic
maybe?
thing. Yeah, that thing works.
Yeah, that works. Melanie is incapacitated and not scared. Star. Okay. Wait a second. Wisdom, yes. Gosh. That is gonna be. I don't know why that's advantage.
Oh.
That's gonna be a failure. So Star.
Because they know it's Harvey.
Yeah. Okay. And oh gosh.
Also, just to point out, because Star doesn't have that cane, their movement speed is only 20 right now.
Yeah. Emma
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
frightened.
Well, well, well.
Oh wow! Shakes in invisibility.
Yeah. Shakes invisibly. Cool. All right. The Tarask. Yeah. So the Tarask is then going to do multiple attacks. It's not doing the damage. It's only doing grappling attacks. So in its mouth, it's gonna try to grab Senna.
Yeah, 37 will do it.
37. All right. You are.
But
You're
my
gr-
AC is not that high.
you are grappled. Du- du- du. Melanie was not hit with the remove curse yet. Leos, so reach 15, so you are within reach. A claw is gonna bear down on you, trying to capture you. You are grappled.
Yep.
Okay, and I have how many more of those? 2 claw attacks. The horns can't grapple. Okay.
I'd say impaling is kind of grappling.
It's not trying to kill you. Everyone who's had the curse removed from them is just getting grabbed right now. Okay, so next claw attack is for that is going to capture Star. And the last attack, so I can't do a horn attack, but I will do a tail attack, reach 20 feet. Does that, can I reach Brian? No, I can't reach Brian. Actually, I couldn't reach, yeah, I would have needed to move onto the space. Okay, could I have just moved onto the space where Senna is without crushing them?
Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean, you could have picked them up and then moved into that space.
Cool.
Because you can split your movement however you see fit.
In this case, so that's a claw attack to catch Star and a claw attack to catch Brian. So in quick succession, the Harvey grabs all of the people who are not cursed on this side of the battlefield, and just leaves Melanie there. And okay, that's its turn. Emma. Okay, so
This is not good.
Anything you need help with figuring out?
Yeah, if I could you just roll you still have access to the character sheet, right?
Yes.
So she's basically was invisibly placed within 5 feet, on the previous turn, right here. So
Yep.
both Reina and Raymond ran close to her. This is mostly an abduction mission for people who are not. Oh, hold on! I gotta make a perception check. She realizes that Reina and Raymond are already have the curse, even if they're not necessarily fighting on your side. And I think in this case Emma is is going to move.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, is going to dash invisibly somewhere. Cool. Any bonus actions that are worthwhile before I move on to Raina?
Depends on what she's used already.
Action and movement.
As in what she's cast on previous turns.
So she had the spells that you sent me, all except greater invisibility. So she had Eyes of Night, Vigilant Blessing, and Freedom of Movement.
Is Twilight Sanctuary up?
Not yet.
No. Then no, not really.
Okay, got it. Cool. Raina, it is your turn.
Okay.
You see that like while this creature was transforming, putting on the masks, Quicksilver was coming out of 4 of the 5 masks and covering the body and transforming it. This is clearly something related to demons. That's like that could have very destructive attacks, but that is capturing people instead. What do you want to do?
I am going to try to get a bit closer, seeing as how I am not frightened. Hey, big guy, listen up. I know what you're trying to do, but nothing good's gonna come out of it.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm lovely at that now.
Okay.
He's not listening.
Okay. So I was giving you okay. Raina, I can't give you because of the fact that you're affected by the same curse, and that like on the other side of the Quicksilver, basically all creatures are melded into one. You have the possibility of using this connection to communicate with it and give you and it's going to give you advantage on that persuasion check, but at a small price. Do you want to establish that connection?
Yes.
Okay. You roll a 14. You see the eyes of the creature as you establish this telepathic link. It remembers the dream that you had, and it turns its gaze towards Sebastian and is going to drop everyone and use and use some legendary actions to move closer to Sebastian.
Oh,
Not quite what I had in mind, but it worked.
Could, instead of getting an attack of opportunity as it moves away from me,
Yeah.
could I try to hold on to it?
Yes, you could. Make a contested athletics check. So it's gonna move a total of 60 feet with all of its legendary actions. Carefully not crushing anyone, because it wants to capture y'all. So everyone who wants to can make an athletics check contested by let's see, with a difficulty of 25 to hold
it's right
on.
next to me.
Huh?
It's right next to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I could make the argument for acrobatics, there's no point in me rolling.
I will let you roll with acrobatics.
Oh, thank you.
You are, but you are at a
Damn.
disadvantage because you are
Yeah.
still terrified. Okay.
It was worth a try.
I'd
I'd have had disadvantage anyway from exhaustion.
So yeah, Reyna, that was your movement and your you still have an action and a bonus action, but you have successfully convinced the Tarask that its efforts to capture individuals was not as worthwhile as getting the head of a god.
Mm-hmm.
Graves, you're unable to hold on to it as it moves past you. Reyna, anything else that you want to do?
I suppose I will cast light over on Melanie.
Blight
Yeah,
around
second.
who?
On Melanie.
Melanie. Okay, got it. That's just gonna. Is that an AOE effect? Hold on. I can just.
No, single target.
Single target. All right. Sounds good. Gosh, Melanie was incapacitated until the end of her turn.
Until the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. In this case, so she's
And it's
still
the con save, so
Still makes the save.
yeah, because hold on.
still
Fails.
makes. Okay. So yeah, and the damage is okay. Melanie
88.
is
45.
Melanie is down.
Shoot.
Melanie is down. Okay, so Reyna, you strike out, knock knock the scary one with the sword unconscious. What now? Bonus action.
She doesn't have bonus actions anymore.
All right.
Really?
Brian is incapacitated until the end of Star's next turn. Sebastian's next turn, and is still somewhat terrified of its gigantic enemy. Graves, it is your turn.
Yay! Oh, that was a big argument. I don't want to do lethal stuff to this. So, that's what I. Something things. Okay. I'm going to. Where is it?
I love how the core objective of the combat has been changing every turn since round one. At first it was like, oh, they're kidnapping us. It's time to cast Remove Curse on all of them. And then it's like, oh, it's time to defeat this giant monster. And oh, now the giant monster just wants Sebastian.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I'm going to cast, use my 2 sorcery points, cast a darkness on myself.
Ooh, nice.
20 feet out
Is
from.
it too tall to be affected by that?
Let's see.
Is it 20 feet tall?
Okay, so A gargantuan creature is how many squares by how many squares?
It's like it's 20 feet by 20 feet.
Okay, so
So-
that's supposed to be on the floor. So right now it is 20 feet, like from one edge of its feet to the other edge of its feet. So its scale upwards is accurate. From the floor, there's 20 feet up to the masks.
Ah.
And you said is it a 20-foot radius sphere?
Yes, 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, so as long as you're staying near its base, or as long as whatever object you cast it on is staying near its base, it is going to affect its sight.
Cool.
Cast darkness on it instead.
You can't.
You can't cast it on a creature.
Yeah, I can cast that like creature.
It does have 5 objects on its head.
Good luck reaching them.
Oh yeah, if it's touch.
Touch.
range, okay, then
It's not touch.
Yeah, still, what are you doing?
Yes. That might just be everything.
Alright.
I will bonus action.
Okay, so hold on. What did you cast darkness on?
Myself, like my coat.
Hat.
Your hat
Or hat.
specifically? Got it.
Hat.
Okay.
Yeah, hat works.
Oh, it's
I'm
not touch.
Bonus action, disengage, and so move. It's going this way. I'll move up to there. So
I think this is it. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
put that around for me.
Okay, so right now you're not near the base, so its head is out of the darkness. Okay. You bonus action disengage. You moved.
That's it.
Sounds perfect.
And my turn.
All right, Leos, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm a bit frightened.
Oh yeah, that icon works better for frightened.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the screaming one.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and attack it.
Okay.
No, wait. It's a. Okay, it's 120 feet. I can reach it.
Yeah?
I can reach it.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna be casting Dispel Magic at 4th level.
Okay. You are, you cast, Dispel Magic, one creature, blah blah blah. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check. Oh, so it can affect multiple
Levels.
masks at the same
Yes.
time. Very interesting. Give me just 1 second to figure out.
What level spell it is?
Yeah. So it's not really a spell.
Didn't we run into this in the lodge?
Yeah,
Like
in the
what level the
we need Dispel Magic. What did not cut it. It was a specific like ritual with epoxy masks and stuff like this
Yep.
that was needed to take that the curse off. So you cast Dispel Magic. You realize that this is a sort of like permanent transformation that has already taken place. The curse has moved out of the masks and into the body of Harvey. So
That's no good.
yeah. Any bonus action?
Nope.
Any movement? You can roll again to see if you are still affected by frightful presence.
Nope.
All right. Cool. That is gonna be star. Real quick. There we go. Bonus Star is gonna look towards Leos and say, whatever you did to us, do that to Melanie, and is going to cast Healing Word. Come on, I know you can do it.
Yay, roll 20.
Yes. Is gonna heal
8.
8. Thank you. So Melanie is back to consciousness at 8. Still corrupted, but not going to be making any death saves. There we go. So that's bonus action. As an action, she is going. As her movement, they are going to move 20 feet closer.
They
And
can't.
Frightened.
oh yeah, frightened. You're right. They're going to attempt to call out to Harvey and reason with him. Get him to calm down and get back to his senses. Cleffy, I'm gonna make the roll. What would that sound like coming from Star?
I think they would probably say something along the lines of, we didn't come this far for me to lose you now. Come back to me.
Okay. Your words, unfortunately, do not reach Harvey at all. All right. Senna's turn.
Senna's gonna bonus action neutral stance, which is the Blade Singer stance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold action in case Melanie tries to do anything, and try and shove her towards Leos if needed, to make sure she can't get away.
Got it.
But also, we do get to make another save at the end of our turns
Yes.
against the fear.
Yes. So
And
do that now. Wisdom saving throw. Alright, Star is no longer frightened.
Nor is Senna.
Nat 20.
Nice.
And I'm gonna shout to Sebastian, just run.
Alright. Sebastian, it is your turn.
Reyna, care to explain? He mutters as Pewell casts fly on himself, using a quicken spell and ascending, 120 feet up into the air.
Okay. So you quicken spell, and then you
And then dash.
And then dash with
Nice.
fly. So 120 feet up in the air.
Yes.
All right.
And just stare, probably like over here roughly, and staring down towards the massive thing.
Okay.
Don't know what you are, but if you want something from me, try talking.
You.
Oh, did you go like 240 straight up?
120. Not 240.
Alright.
Melanie is gonna hold action you see the large creature is going to give me just 1 second. Is going to answer the head. Give us the head, or your friend here dies.
Interesting.
Whomst?
And all right. I'm gonna do all of these at a disadvantage. But I'm only really trying to connect a single. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of these at a disadvantage. All of those are gonna go to Raymond Graves. So, 1 bite attack does a 20 hit.
It's
Huh?
a nat one.
Huh?
It's a nat one.
Huh?
Oh, it's a nat one. Okay, so the bite does not hit.
Hey, what?
2 claw attacks at a disadvantage.
Yeah, everything's
So-
a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's-
31 and 27.
31, 27.
What the fuck?
Dang.
Those
This
hit?
is a high level creature.
Yes, this is.
Yes.
I am down.
It's
I am-
it's balanced.
He's not hurting you. He's just grappling you.
It's balanced because once you've cast
grapples?
remove curse on enough people, the whole party will have you'll have 2 parties essentially working to fight Harvey instead of just your one party. But yes, it is a very high CR creature.
Were those just grapples?
No, those
Oh,
are for
okay.
damage.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Darkness drops.
All
All
the
right.
way.
And that's where we're gonna end it for today's episode.
Very
Well,
well.
that darkness just goes away.
Huh?
Man.
Dark-
I,
Darkness is going away?
Yeah, darkness is gone.
Alright.
mhm.
So it's very clear as Harvey just like stomps with the bigger of his 2 massive feet. The irony, because you were the GM who made the decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's clear that like if Sebastian does not comply, Graves is in mortal peril. And that's it
Well,
for
he is a Trinity,
this
so,
episode.
he's a Trinity, but